I'm Asha from Perth, Western Australia, and today I'll be cooking Primal beef burgers with sweet potato chips and salad. The first step is to make the tomato relish. So we're going to chop up one small onion, remove the skin, and then put that in the saucepan. We'll add about a tablespoon of oil to the pot, and then we'll put it on a medium heat and cook for about 5 minutes until the onion's soft. So the easiest way to get skin off the garlic is to smash it with the back of your knife. So you put the knife over, bang, and the skin just falls off. So we'll peel the skin off, and then we're just going to dice that nice and fine. Finally chop one red chilli by removing the top, and then usually slice down the middle, and again, and then into a fine dice. Once the onion's softened, you can add your garlic and chilli to the pan and cook for about a minute just to let it incorporate. Now we're just going to dice the tomatoes and then add them to the pan as well. Now we're going to add a tablespoon of honey and a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. Just give that a good stir. And we'll let that simmer for about 10 minutes and then it should be ready to go. Now I'm just going to preheat the oven to about 230 degrees, which is around 450 degrees Fahrenheit. Next we're going to make the oven baked sweet potato chips. So the first step is to peel and slice the sweet potato. So we're just going to slice the sweet potato into chip shapes. So I'm going to slice the edges off to make it a nice square. And then into 3, and then into wedges. So we have perfect square chips. So that we can get a nice even coating of oil on the chips, we're going to put them into a bag, coat them with oil, and then add some salt and pepper. About a tablespoon of olive oil. Of salt and some freshly ground black pepper. Try and get some air in the bag. Twist it at the top and then shake it. We're then going to pour them onto a lined baking sheet and spread them out so that they're in an individual layer and not touching each other. That way the air can circulate and you'll get nice crispy chips. Now we're just going to put them in the oven for about 10 minutes, then we'll flip them and put them in for another 10 minutes. So next we're moving on to the meat patty. In this bowl I've got some organic grass-fed local beef mince, and I'm going to add to that one sliced red onion, diced, a small dice. Then we're going to add one organic egg, on this plate I have 2 teaspoons of dried oregano, a teaspoon of ground garlic, some salt and pepper. Then we're just going to chop up the parsley and we'll add that as well. Now this is where we get our hands dirty, Primal like, and just shove your hands in and mix it all together. It's sort of easier if you twist the bowl and then grab from the edges and then incorporate it. Then once it's all mixed together, we're going to form it into little patties and then fry them off in some olive oil. So while the patties are cooking, I'm just going to chop up the pineapple, and this is going to be used in place of the bread. So we're not having any wheat, we're going to have pineapple buns. There's our buns. So this is looking like it's almost ready. Just going to give it a quick stir, and then we can turn it off and move it to the side until we're ready to put that on our burgers. Now, the burgers are looking like they're almost ready to flip, so going to get that underneath. Perfect, nice colour. That one fell apart, but luckily I made 3, so those 2 are perfect. I'm just going to get the chips out of the oven and flip them over. They're looking really good. Pop that on the salad. Now for the bun part, we've got our pineapple, topped with one of our meat patties. Then we've got a little spoonful of the tomato relish that we made, which goes over the top nicely. Then on top of that, we've got a scoop of some mayonnaise that I made yesterday with just 1 egg and just under a cup of macadamia oil with some salt and pepper, which is delicious. And then we'll put the top of the bun on, and you're ready to go, served with a nice glass of red wine. Then thanks for listening, and grok on!